Okay guys, so today we're going to go ahead and go over day one notes, compounds, and their formulas. Okay, so if you follow along in your packet, we'll just go ahead and go over everything that's on the PowerPoint. Okay, so compounds have been defined as matter formed by two or more different elements joined by a chemical bond. Okay, so compounds, again, this is a new term you guys have to remember. Compounds are, again, two or more different elements joined by a chemical bond. Okay, formulas allow scientists to identify the composition of compounds. Every formula contains the symbols of elements that make up the compound. So one example is NaCl, or sodium chloride, also known as table salt, is formed when sodium and chlorine combine in a chemical reaction. Okay, and we also have baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, has a more complicated formula. So its formula is NaHCO3. So baking soda is formed when sodium, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen combine in a chemical reaction. The small number 3 in the formula is called a subscript. So that 3 right there, that's our subscript. A subscript shows the number of atoms in an element in a compound. The subscript always refers to the symbol just before it in the formula. If there is no subscript following a symbol, then it means that there's only one of that kind of atom in the molecule. So our example is baking soda again. So your formula for baking soda is this right here. Okay, so NaHCO3. So when we're looking at this formula, how many atoms of sodium do we have? Well, we only have one, because remember, there's no subscript, so there's just one of that atom. Okay, how many hydrogens? Again, no subscript, so just one atom. Okay, same thing for carbon. But when you look at oxygen, there's that little subscript, so you have 3 atoms of oxygen in that molecule. Okay, and then again, a molecule is a term used for any bonded element. So that means you have more than one element. Okay, so if it's just like this, well, that's an element. But if you have 2 of those, that's considered a bonded element because it's not by itself.